return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Carolina's offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On target over the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already had 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome. Execution on a critical down.
Back to throw. It's Rowe. Hauls it in. Crosses the 30. He's going. They bring him down, and the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, the quarterback got the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
For the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense set for a first down play. Lost a throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 35.
quarterback, an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and once more. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Grove. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got his man. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass. Swings it out to the front. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Grove. Going for a ball. And it's touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but it's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Clemson. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caolina offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
right, defense. You got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play there.
And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Ready to fire from the pistol. Back to throw. It's Glow. Pocket breaking down. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. The guy got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Give to the fullback. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. The give to the fullback. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
They are absolutely boat racing
this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes.
The return is tackled down at the 27, and the North Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. The snap sets up the throw. Got his man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's got it on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Leaves it with the running back. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing ball, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Grove. Using the quick game. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Let's go! Let's go! Ready to go!
Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on!
job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Loss of 3. Second down.
So now it's second and long.
Set, ready.
Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Off the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got a little space. Just what they hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Run it with the fullback. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole, getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air. It's Grove. Here's a heat. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Carolina offense will take over.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They kick it away on 4th down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Grove. They'll run the screen. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Brought down at the 49. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On 4th down, looking to pass. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Got room to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can hit small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Research Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over UCLA. If anything changes,
plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception, with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Rowe. The screen, and watch out. And into the end zone. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
And the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into...
Racing down the left side. The 30. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. They're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. It's caught. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense changing the play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Woe. Fires one high and deep. And they almost had a connection on the line. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not... his way, and he loses the timeout. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23?
Cooler.
Now the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that pocket.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Tar Heels will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll do it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Davis will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's got him. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Man down on the play as the officials take. Be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. They'll run it from the gun. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Davis looking to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Got a man. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Oh, they're after him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Direct snap. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Davis will throw. Working that wide receiver screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get it through the air. They've got the screen set up. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. Now the connect. Takes it to the 11.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really...
He's in for the touchdown.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And point without problem. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels are on the move. Handoff to the single running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the bounce out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off. And it'll cost them. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, second and long from the 19. Davis looking to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays.
Let's go!
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Give to the running back. He makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books, now 1st and 10 from the 44. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Over, down.
They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing 1st and goal. Rushes on him. Picked off to stop the threat. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, UNC! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. And the offense out on the field to go back to work.
Set, ready.
They go to the ground. Got to move at the 35. He'll move it up. Seven-yard line. and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you win the ball game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the... They'll try it over the left side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Right on the money. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look...
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. And as he throws, he can't make the connection on the soft toss.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but this. Moment and try to be great right here to end the game. That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop. Creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on down. After this, it'll be a wrap. To throw, it's Hart. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.